Hi, Deirdre here again. We're just going to take a look at some more settings in WordPress. So we've set up the basic page here. We put in white, brown, red, and here's obviously some text that we could put in. And then we went into settings up here, the little cog, and we looked at the post, and we have categorized this initial post under the headings imagery, LinkedIn and social media, and then we tagged it under these headings here. So we've done that much so far. So what happens if we want to put in a gallery or some sort of images or things like that? Well, there's two ways to start working. You can either click on the plus sign here, or you can click on the blue plus sign up above. So I'm going to just click on this plus sign here, and it gives you a few options down here. It will give you a basic image, but we can click on browse all, and when we do that, a little panel appears over on the left hand side with all of the options available to you. So I'm just going to scroll down a little bit, and we're going to take a look at some of the image ones. So we'll start off by going with, for example, a tiled gallery, and as you hold your mouse over it, you get an idea of how it's going to work. So we're going to click on tiled gallery. Okay, next thing we need to do is we need to upload some files. So we're going to click on upload files. And I've just got some pictures in here. I'm going to click on the first, hold down shift on my keyboard and click on the last. And that's now selected the 7 files that are there. And we're just going to click on open. And it eventually puts the photos into a collage that it likes. Now, if you don't like the particular one that you want and you want to change the image, you can use these little movements ones here, and it shuffles them around and reorganizes them for you. Okay. And so you can just move them around here, and you can reorganize them that way. Okay, so let's see what else we can do. So let's click on the plus sign here and browse all, and we get the panel over here on the side. And if, for example, we wanted to do, where's it gone? Widgets. I'm looking for slideshow. There's slideshow. So let's choose slideshow. So let's select that. Okay, I'm going to select images from the media library. We've already uploaded these images, so I'm just going to select all of the ones that we want. That's 6, that'll do fine, and we click on insert, and it automatically comes up here, and you can scroll through the different images. If you want to adjust any of the image, the slideshow settings, you click on the cog again, and this time we're not looking at the whole post, we're looking just at the specific block that we're working on. And if you want it to automatically play, then you click on this button over here, and it'll automatically move along. And how long it'll wait is determined on this, so we could make it go very fast, and by only giving it 2 seconds. We could decide how it moves from one slide to the other, and maybe have it, instead of sliding backwards and forwards, we could go with fade, and it just fades in and out as opposed to sliding across. Okay, so when we're happy with what we have, we can click on Save Draft. If we wanted to add in a text box, we could click in here and click on Paragraph, and then we can just start typing. And put in your text in here, and you just work as if you were in Word and typing away as if you're in Word. So it's very easy, it's very intuitive. The main things to remember are to click on the plus signs and then select the right type of block that you want to adjust. Okay, so we'll just save that draft. Now what we're going to take a look at is changing some of the color schemes and settings for this overall site. So again, click on the black W top left and click on View Posts. Okay, and that takes you into this the back of the website or the blog. So at the moment, site is expanded, so I'm going to click again, and that hides all of the site options, and we want to take a look in design and make sure that it's expanded over here. So I'm going to click on Customize. So if I click on Customize here, okay, we're going to click on, for example, colors and backgrounds. So I'm going to click in there. Now, just to see, there's a background color, and then there's a font color, and then there's the button color, etc. So just to see how that works, we're going to select the second option in the color palette down here. We'll choose the second one in, and you can see it gets a slightly blue background with black text, or the third option there gives us a black background with white text, and you can see black is the first color, white is the second color, and then have a scroll down and you can see that blue is the third color in the palette. But we can create our own palette if we want. So if we click on the first option here, at the moment it's a black background. If we wanted to make it, for example, a pink background, we click on the first circle up here and then we click on pink. And now you can see it's moved to pink. Okay, if we click on the second circle there, we could decide what color our font is going to be, and we can click on the default font color by clicking in there. And if we click on the third color here, and we're going to end up with something really mad, and we, for example, go purple, and you can see our buttons have now gone to purple, and these will be the default colors. Now the fourth one, I'm not sure what that affects. I might just try changing it. I'll try making it turquoise. And there's obviously some minor item. It's a less used color that will be used. So the main ones are the background color is your first circle, the second one in is the color of your font, and the third one in is the color of the buttons within your site. So then this is pretty hideous. I think I'm going to go back and choose the third default one here, and I'm going to click on Save Changes. So I can click back in here. And there are many options I can set in here. The next thing I'm going to take a look at doing is handling our menus. Now we've already created categories and we've already created tags for our posts. So let's see, can we put them onto the menus? So let's click on menus in here. Okay, so at the moment, this is our primary menu up here, and so we're going to see, can we adjust that? So if we click on that one there, at the moment, you can see it says home over here, okay? So that's our front page, it's our home page, that's where we're going. Okay, so what we would like to do is we'd like to add items. So we're going to click on add items, okay? And is it a post, is it a page, is it a category, or is it a tag? Okay, so what we would like to do is like to take a category, and we're going to add in social media, we're going to add in imagery, and I'm just clicking on them, and as I click on them they get a little tick, and over here you can see they're building up. And we can click on LinkedIn and you can see they now are allocated in here. So they're all working over here. And if we save our changes, you can see we've got home, social media, imagery, and LinkedIn. So that's all sorted for us. But what we would like to have is the Twitter and the Facebook, etc., popping down out here underneath social media. So we're going to click on add items and click on tags. We're going to add Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. Okay, so we have the three of those. Now I'm going to move them up under social media, and you just basically click and drag them. And you'll notice I'm slightly moving them in. So as I'm clicking and dragging them, there is one step in on that. Okay, and that's fine. Let's see what that does. So let's click on Save Changes there. And now when I click under social media, you can see I've got Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. And it'll automatically take me to any posts that relate to that. So the next things we're going to click on Add Item. So we've done Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. We haven't done the Canva images. So we'll click on Canva Images, and we're also going to select Photo Skills. So we'll put Canva images under imagery, and we'll also put Photo Skills under imagery. And now they're stepped in, so they'll come in underneath imagery within the menu. So let's click on Save Changes. So we have our home, we have our social media with Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. Because they're stepped in over here, they go in underneath social media, and then we've imagery with Canva images and Photo Skills stepped in over there. And we just have LinkedIn set by itself. Okay, that's all we're going to cover within this video.